Hey there, I'm Madeline Marie. So I just wanted to say hello. This is my first round of tarot videos on YouTube. I am working on the big 144 series where we go over all 12 sun signs, moon signs, and then look into the rising signs. So we're actually covering 1,728 astrological signs. So I just wanted to say hello. I couldn't figure out how to set up the camera and the cards at the same time, but I'll be getting better. So we'll start with Aries and then we'll go on through to Pisces. And this is for the week of February until February 7th on Friday, from now until then. So I hope that you find these helpful, and as with all general readings, you can look to your sun, moon, Venus, but I do say if you're going to do your Venus or your Mars as the sign, then look to it as, you know, being action oriented or more love oriented, or with the moon more emotional, with your rising more how you're coming off to others and such. For cross watchers, yes, it can apply vice versa. You know the whole spiel if you watched any other two YouTube tarot readings before. The energy is general, so won't apply to all, of course, yada yada yada. And I am also accepting donations on rotation. paypal.me/rotation411. I'll put the link below, and if you'd like to for me to send you any prayers, please do put a note. I'm doing $10 prayer requests because the energy exchange helps to solidify your prayer and materialize it. So I hope that this is helpful. If you'd ever like to do a reading with me or your full birth chart, you can go to rotation411.com, and the services listed there are readings by me. I'm also creating a psychic site. It's called Psychics Gold. I work for several psychic sites, so you may have seen me on those before. So if you are psychic and are interested, I'll put the link below for the psychic application. It's rotation411.com/psychic application. And if you are just looking for psychics, I'm trying to collect, you know, the best out there. So do check back into psychicsgold.com. And as soon as I enable membership, that means the site is up and it's ready for you to browse, and you can get live advice anytime from different psychics. I'm going to add some palm readers, rune readers, etc. So here we go. Let's get started with the... Hey there, Pisces. This is your general and love reading for now through February 7th, 2020. I do include the extended and all the information in the YouTube videos, so if you'd like to donate, I put the link below for PayPal. That way I can continue to bring you these general readings. I do work for a few psychic sites and do personal readings. If you'd like a personal reading with me, I have the link also. It's rotation411.com/astrology, or you can try to find me on the sites, but I don't promote them, but some of you may have seen me on those. I work on them daily. All right, so I'm very attuned. I also have my Venus in Pisces, and Venus is in Pisces right now, so welcome all my Venus in Pisces, and Mars and Mercury and Moon and Rising and all of you and cross watchers. What's going on in general for Pisces this week? I feel like that's good. Okay, a lot of reversals here. Okay, I'll do some clarifying. So in the past, whatever in the past is affecting your present, right? Your past is vast. That's my thing today. It was victorious, and it was good. Like whatever actions you took, they worked out for you in general. But in the recent past, you're feeling a little stuck, like you can't really make any moves. You know, and it's on your mind. Maybe you're being a little indecisive at this time too about something. Like you have a few options here, and you're just not really, it's in reverse. So it's like whatever you were feeling victorious about before, it was like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And coming out of this, whatever's victorious, it's like not bringing you the result that you thought, or the reunion, or you know, you just saw something really great coming, and it's like you're not seeing it now. Also, coming out of the Three of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like because this is the general part of the reading, that you could have really put a lot into a project and you made some progress, but then you kind of feel like it didn't manifest fully, and so you're just not you're not as secure or stable as you would like to be. Also, it could be a man, probably like an Aries, late April Taurus, like an Aries Taurus energy, Capricorn or Virgo, where you wanted them and it's like it's not coming, and so it's like right out of your reach. But in the present time, I do see you sort of like losing patience with this, and you're not getting what you want here, and you're ready to take a leap of faith, you're ready to start over, but you just feel like things aren't, or you know, it's almost like an energy reversal. So I love Pisces, and my Venus is in Pisces, but it's like you need a perspective change a little bit, you know, and things are foggier with Pisces too. That's probably why my brain's fogged up, but you just really, you're going to take this leap of faith, but it might not lead you to what you want. So I was kind of telling Aquarius this too. It's like almost like I told them not to make any decisions. You might have already taken this leap of faith because this is present time, because you're losing patience here. But if you haven't taken the leap of faith yet and you were just contemplating it, I would hold off on starting over or any drastic changes. Like if you feel like you just want to start over on something, I know you don't feel very patient right now, but I would hold off. I want to clarify these because they're driving me crazy. Why is the 10 of Cups in reverse for Pisces from now through February 7th? Okay, so this is the boyfriend in the upright and lover. So it's like you have someone, but it's like you're not reuniting with them. And what's going on with the King of Pentacles? I almost feel like you might be, like if you're in, this isn't the romantic part of the reading, but because Venus is in Pisces and Pisces is exalted in Venus, like all that's going on, you might lean more romantically for you, my Pisces. So it's like if you're in a relationship, which we're going to do the romance reading, but it's like you're kind of holding back here, or you're not being reunited like you thought, but I don't feel like it's as far out of your reach either as like a reunion coming full circle from the past. So it's sort of like maybe you're at a weird standstill or like in an unclear place with a boyfriend or a lover, and you want to start over and just like reconcile, but I don't feel like you've really lost the person. They're kind of just like, it's like you guys took a short break or something is what I'm getting for a lot of you. What's going on with the King of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, Cupid, love. And this is being affected by the King. So, I feel like maybe some of you are just sort of having like a little bit of confusion with love right now. Like it's there, but it's sort of like upside down, but it's still there. So, yeah, if there is any detachment or space, I wouldn't worry because I don't see it going anywhere. And it may be affecting other areas of your life right now, like I said, with Venus being in Pisces, and that's why it's coming up in the general read. But also like this whole not feeling stuck and not wanting to go anywhere. So you could be feeling like kind of, I'm going to interpret this through my Venus Pisces, like you're in love, but you feel kind of like held back, so that's why you're wanting to start over, but you don't know if it's in love. I feel like you're just very confused right now, my Pisces, which isn't totally uncommon. But you're just like contemplating things. And so how this is going to affect the long-term outcome is you're going to be being generous, not keeping things to yourself. But like with the Page of Swords here, you, your environment, it's almost like you feel like you're not getting all the information. You're feeling maybe a little suspicious here. And your hopes just be the Empress, to be happy, to be clear, to be fruitful. But I just feel like during Aquarius season, which this reading is through February 7th, but this would be, you know, the energy through February 19th. I just feel like you're not going to have a lot of clarity, Pisces. Let's clarify the Star in reverse. But I feel like it's all really good. It's just like you feel confused. My sister is a Pisces, and I'm just like picking up on the way that she communicates things, where she's like, yeah, it's sort of like a Libra undecisive thing. It's like, yeah, everything is good, but I don't know. Like, it's okay. The Star, poker, yeah. Maybe you feel like someone's playing games with you, and I do feel like a little bit of inconsistency here with this relationship, but I do feel like it's sincere, and it's love, you know, love the lover. You could even have where, like, you don't reunite with someone because of a lover for some of you. Like, or you're turning someone down because you want real love, or you're holding out for a love. Let's see what's going on here. This is happily celebration. Yeah, I don't feel like it's too far from you. I just feel like you're really being kind of waffly right now, my Pisces. And, you know, this could translate to work, or maybe you don't feel like there's emotional fulfillment in your work, and you're more focused on love right now as well, which I definitely think you are. Like I said, because Venus is in Pisces, and yeah, that's just what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and jump into the love reading for my Pisces. Maybe that'll bring us some clarity here. What is going on for Pisces in love from now through February 7th, 2020? Ah, that one doesn't want to go. I guess these want to stay on top here. So we'll just go ahead and read them. Well, you are having victory there like you were in the past. Like I said, I don't feel like, I just feel like there's some waffliness here. But, you know, there may be some legitimate stuff going on. So let's see. So right now you're feeling victorious, and it's, you know, this to me, a lot of times my present position just confirms that we're in the right time frame or addressing the right question. So this is Aquarius season. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but I just feel like you're being very victorious right now. But be careful of being like unsure and consistent, because there is some heartbreak coming up in the next few days, and we'll clarify. And sort of an emotional battle too in the short-term outcome. But it's like you're being very strong here, but maybe you're being too strong. Like you're like, yeah, I'm not sure, so I'm just good. You know, it's like maybe you do need some clarity. That's why you're watching this reading. And yeah, this it's like you lost patience with something from the past, and it's like now with swords is communication. So it's like you want to talk about it. You're like, you know what, my heart, I feel it, and I want to talk about it, and it's gonna bring up a little bit of conflict here. Whether you're single and you're dealing with like that reunion that we saw not happening exactly, or you're in a relationship and you're just like kind of like analyzing it, figuring out what's going on, as the long term coming out of this present situation, and this is changeable. It's the Two of Wands in reverse, so it's almost like this is the external circumstances, but it's like maybe you're frustrated because somebody's not making a decision. It's like really making you not trust things. But the environment is very stable. It's Three of Pentacles. It's building. There's a foundation here. But yeah, here's the Magician in reverse and your hopes and fears. So you're afraid that things aren't going to manifest, or that maybe you don't have control over the way that they're going. And in the long-term outcome, I can see here that, you know, it's like, yeah, you're thinking too much, my Pisces. I don't know why you're doing that. That's your opposite. Virgo does that. But you're, yeah, overanalyzing. See, she's free to go at any time, but she's bound by words and thoughts. So don't tie yourself up here, because this is long-term outcome. This would be advice. Like, You're so focused on love right now, which is totally fine. It's understandable with Venus being in your sign. But, and so therefore conjunct your sun. But, just, I don't want you to like overdo it because you are in a good place currently. So let's see how we could get you out of this outcome. What's going on with the Three of Swords in the near future? For love, for Pisces. Yeah, here's a fire. It's like, be careful not to start a fire. Like, to stir the pot, per se. But also, I don't like to plant any negative seeds, but be aware, too, of, you know, be prepared if anything does come to light in the next couple of days. But I don't like to think that it would, because the future is changeable and you don't want to create like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So it's more, try to stay positive. But sorry, I did all 12 videos today, so I'm losing my voice a little. Try to stay positive, but also like guard and protect your heart, and be aware of your surroundings. Don't be suspicious though, because we don't want to create a fire, right? That's what I'm saying. You don't want to create this, but I guess be prepared for it. But don't be thinking so much that you create it. What's going on with the Seven of Wands? Poker, yeah. So you kind of feel like someone's playing a game with you, I feel like. But, and then what's going on with the Eight of Swords in the long-term outcome for my Pisces in love? This is for singles and relationships. I'm not sure if I clarified that. So, to me, this baby is like either things coming to fruition like the Empress, or it is like an Ace where it's a new beginning. So, I do think that you have the power to create against this scenario. Like, not create where you're stuck here, and create a better scenario. But let's clarify. You know, you're afraid that you can't create here, that you have no power over it, but you do, and you have a solid foundation. So, travel, a journey. And remember, you had the Three of Wands in reverse, like, yeah, you, and here, okay. So, if somebody's traveling away from you, like you're in a long distance thing, then maybe, yeah, be a little extra precautious and guard your heart. Maybe even plan just an alternate backup plan so that you're not caught off guard. But if you're, I mean, maybe you should like take a trip to reunite with I'm getting this, like, reunite with someone if you're like wondering if you should go. And that's for some of you. And then others, you may want to take a trip together just to kind of get away from like any sort of external influences or any confusion. Just kind of reunite, yeah, because you got happily celebration again. So Pisces, a lot going on for you with love this week. But you know, on February 13th, Venus is going to move into Aries. And I don't think it's bad when it's in your sign. I just think that it's causing you maybe to be a little more sensitive and a little more uncertain about things too, where maybe you don't need to be. But yes, also be guarded. So with that being said, I'm really excited to do everybody's Valentine's Day readings for February 14th. And I want to do those next week, but I do usually do personal readings. So if you'd like to see more general readings, then please do donate to the channel through the PayPal me link. And if you'd like a personal reading or your birth chart done or anything like that, go to the rotation 411/astrology link. And one more thing, what was it I wanted to tell you? Oh, forgot now. If you want to do rotation. If you need any prayers or anything about your love life, then I do $10 donations for like prayer and energy healing. If I get any confirmations from the universe, I do go ahead and let you know an email. Also, if you're intuitive yourself, which I know a lot of Pisces are, I'm partnering with a site that's building an app and everything, and we're looking for tarot readers and and everything. You know, I do personalized readings every day, so yeah, to continue to do the general ones, I'm hoping that I'll have enough donations to be able to do this every week, but we'll see. So if you enjoy the reading, give it a like, support the channel, and here we go with your general advice for the next week, my Pisces. The Hierophant. So some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, but if you are worried about commitment, I do feel like, you know, you have commitment, you have that foundation, you have that Three of Pentacles. So don't worry too much, Pisces. Also, maybe do seek out, you know, if you're religious or you're spiritual, I would look for some sort of advisor at this time. Even, you know, of course I'm here to help, but if not me, you know, I do think that it would be beneficial to you to just kind of give you that clarity that you're seeking. Yeah, so some of you may be worried about a breakup or worried about someone. Like I said, don't try not to worry too much. I know, I'm feeling that more with you guys than the others, so. I keep pulling this one. It's not like unconditional love is how I'm interpreting it. And I've already explained it like 100 times, so I'm going to give you one more, actually. Wedding. So, yeah, I do feel like you have commitment here. I think you're just questioning it a lot. And even if there is something going on that you need to be aware of that's going to come to light, I don't feel like that person's any less committed. And if you're single, yeah, let's do one more for my singles, because I don't know if I clarified that quite enough for you. You're going through transformation. Someone's coming. All right, my Pisces. I love you.